Alrighty, folks. I just want to put this across on my channel before I go any further. When someone like me comes across like I'm down and out, or I'm having a hard time in life, or I seem like I'm on some type of thing where I want everybody to feel like I do because the way that I feel, and I want everybody to feel the same way as I'm feeling. I want to say this right now so that everybody understands this as I keep going with this channel. I do not do what I do to bring anybody up, and I don't do what I do to bring anybody down. See, this is really hard for people to understand that really don't have too much discernment, that they haven't took a look at themselves a lot in their life in the mirror. And I can't help that people haven't done that for themselves. I can't help the fact that people project all of their stuff on other people, and I do too, but I'm telling you about my experiences in life. I'm telling you what I experienced, and I'm telling you how I feel and what I'm going through. And not everybody is always going to be going through the same thing. Not everybody is always going to agree with what I'm saying. Don't we understand or realize this by now? Like, these things, I'm not here to lift you up, and I'm not here to break you down or put you down. I'm just here to vent. I'm just here to talk. I'm just here to bullshit. I'm just here to say a bunch of words. That is all that I'm doing. See, people can't realize how over this petty stuff. Like I don't care that you have a pair of Michael Jordans on and I'm wearing a shitty pair of shoes. I don't care that you're working at a job that pays $10 more than me and I get less money. I don't care that you're dark-skinned and I'm light-skinned, or you're, Puerto Rican or something else, British or Japanese or whatever you are. I don't care what people are. I don't care about these petty things. I don't care if you drive a Maserati, or you're rich, or you own 5 houses and I don't own anything. I do not care about material shit. And I don't care about these petty things that most people talk about on the internet, and I hear it everywhere. People disputing and discussing and talking about petty things. And look, I'm talking about petty shit too, but the petty shit I'm talking about is my own petty shit that I need to talk about for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that anybody that listens to my videos, that you have to do anything that I do. I'm not saying that you have to live by, that you have to listen to, that you have to somehow mold your life around what it is that I'm doing. Look, I'm going to be honest with you on here. Because like I said, I don't have to bullshit anybody. And I don't lie. I don't ever lie. Every time that I speak, it's 100% truth coming off of my lips. I don't have to bullshit people. I don't have to give you a fucking some story that I made up in my head, or something that I never lived by, or something. That's not how I roll. But I'm telling you, I'm generally miserable. I am a miserable dude that sometimes I feel like I am nothing, like I'm absolutely nothing. And why am I here? What am I doing here? What is all this for? I feel the same way as a lot of y'all out there, but don't ever think that who I am is who you are, and who you are is what I am. It's like, look, if you're an artist or a musician or a writer or something like me, you'll understand what I mean. We're gonna come across like we're assholes. We're gonna come across like we know it all. We're gonna come across like we're cocky and we know everything, because the truth of the matter is that I do know a lot of shit. I'm not bragging or boasting that I know a lot of shit. I just do know a lot of shit because I've experienced a lot of shit. And I've been in so many situations with fake motherfucking people. And I've been around people that are full of shit. I seen people shiest. I seen people connive. I seen people cheat on people's fucking girlfriends and boyfriends and the whole 9 yards of it. The whole 10 yards, whatever the expression is. I don't care what the expression is, but I've been there and I've done it. And I'm not saying that just because I'm talking about something that is what you are going through. Because you might not have experienced what I did in my life. You might not have went through the things that I went through. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, if there's something that someone out there that ever comes across these videos, because like I said, I'm speaking to the world. I'm not just singling out somebody. I'm not just talking to one individual. I'm talking to everybody. If you have something that I say and you somehow take that thing personally, or it somehow agitated you or got you upset or did something to you, then that means that there's something that you're not taking a look at in your own life, or you're not facing in your own life, or you're in denial of yourself. It has nothing to do with me. You see what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with me as a person. Whatever I'm saying is just my story. It's my experiences. It's shit that I know for myself. I'm not saying that it pertains to everybody. I'm not saying that people think the same way or they do the same thing that I do. That is not what I'm saying on here. And I just want to get this, I want to get this crystal clear as I keep doing these videos. If somebody is taking something, this channel is not to take shit personal. It is not to take shit to heart. These things are petty things. They're just petty things that I'm spewing. It's just petty things that I'm venting and talking about. It's all petty nonsense. It's all irrelevant. It's all meaningless. My philosophy is meaninglessness. That's my philosophy. That's what I talk about. And if someone can't handle that, then this is probably not the place for you. I mean, if you can't handle what I'm saying, then this is not for you as a person. If you're someone that you like socializing and you need to be around people, then this is not probably the place for you to be and listen to. I mean, it's just me being honest here. Because there's no reason for me to lie to people anymore. Like I said, I don't have a lying bone in my body. I don't have no reason to lie. These cars out here, I can't even do videos out here with these loud ass cars. Sorry about that. You know, I come out here at like 12 o'clock so that there isn't too many cars, and there usually isn't when I'm walking without my phone. Then every time I do a video, there's cars everywhere out here. I mean, it makes no sense. It's like 12 something, 1 in the morning out here, and there's all these cars. But yeah, like I said, I'm generally miserable. You don't understand, like, to be who I am as a person. Here's what I'm saying when I talk about fake people and people not being themselves. This is what I want to get crystal clear before I go on here. When I say that people are not being themselves, what I mean is people only show you 0.000 like 1% of their life. That's all that they show you. They don't show you the other 99.988 whatever percent of their lives. They don't show you that shit. You know, they're if they're feeling bad, they're acting like they feel good. They're not going to tell you they're feeling bad. They're not going to tell you that they're miserable all the time. They're not going to tell you that they had a shitty life, or you know, something happened with their family, or they had this thing happen in their childhood or something like that. How many people do you think are going to talk about that with you out there? How many people do you think are going to be honest with you? How many people do you think are going to actually expose their own lives to the world out there? This many, zero people. And what I'm doing here is I'm being as honest as I can be with myself. And some people cannot handle that type of honesty. They can't handle, because everything I say, people project this back onto themselves. See, they're projecting what I'm saying onto their own lives, when really this is something that if you listen to, you should listen and say, you know what? Okay, I understand this, and let me understand it's all irrelevant anyway. It's all just petty stuff. It's all just words. It's all just noise. It's all just me talking into oblivion. You know, sooner or later, anybody who's listening to this video, it's going to be like me and you never even existed in a little bit of time. If you're listening to me, you are not going to know me at all in some years. I am forever going to be gone. You're going to forever be gone. It's going to be like we never even existed in the first place. See, once you come to that conclusion, once you come to that realization that if you're not killing, destroying, raping, stealing, if you're not doing any of that stuff, then you have the freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do. As long as you're not hurting something else, as long as you are not doing something that you would not want done to you, to another person, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what the guy down the street says. It doesn't matter what your family, your friends, your uncles, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, the people you live with, the community. It does not matter what they have to say. It doesn't matter what they say to you. Once you get to this point where you say, look, your projections don't even matter for me. All that matters is am I being honest with myself here? Am I telling it how it really is for me? Because I'm the only one that can be honest for myself. I can't be honest for any other individual out there. I can't be honest for anyone. I can't do that. It's impossible for me to do that. So that's all that I wanted to say. It's not for anybody to take this shit personal. It's not to take to heart. It's not to take so seriously. It's just fucking words. It's just a human venting. It's just a man speaking about a bunch of irrelevant shit that doesn't mean anything. Because like I said, my philosophy right now is meaninglessness. There's some type of comfort for me in the meaninglessness. There's some type of comfort there. And most people, they don't know how to handle this. And I won't lie, I don't even know how to handle it most of the time. I'm miserable most of the time. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here most of the time. And people would say, oh, well, then you're a confused man. You don't know what you want. Oh, this guy's crazy. He don't know what he's doing. But no, I do know what I'm doing. And I do know what's going on here. It has nothing to do with bragging or boasting that I know more. Because that's petty shit. I'm past that petty shit. Or, oh, I'm less than this person. That's petty shit. that is petty shit that people are still on. Oh, this person has more subscribers than me. Petty shit. This person has more views than me. Petty shit. This person has more expensive shoes on than I do. Petty shit. This person drives a more expensive car. Petty shit. This person has a more expensive house than I do. Petty shit. This person works at a job that pays more than me. Petty shit. See, why do you think, this is why jealousy and envy and all of these things exist, because people will not face themselves. They will not look at themselves in the mirror, and they will not observe their own life, and they will not take it upon themselves to say, yes, I am jealous, I am envious, I am all of these bad things that I think, because it's human nature. It's what all of us think. It's what I can think. But I'm at least honest, and I was honest with myself for decades. My whole life I've been being honest with myself. When I was jealous of something, I said that I was jealous. I didn't hold it back and keep it a secret. If I thought that somebody was better than me, I would say it out loud, and I'd say, oh, you think you're better than me, huh? See, I never held it in. I never kept it to myself. I always let people know stuff. But the way that it's set up today, do you think people are going to honestly tell you their real thoughts? Do you think that people are going to honestly tell you what they really, really think about you? Do you think that they're honestly going to have a brick in their hand and think of hitting you in the back of the head? Because this is the shit that we think of. It just automatically comes across our mind. And don't lie. When you were going down the street and somebody was on a bike or somebody was walking, your natural instinct is to say, I should hit this person, or what if I hit this person? It's just what your brain thinks automatically. You can't help it. It's nature. It's human nature, for heaven's sakes. But see, we don't want to get real with our human nature. We don't want to. This is what I mean by being real. This is what I mean by being authentic. This is what I mean by not bullshitting, and what I mean by absolutely saying whatever it is that is on your mind to your brethren or whoever it is, because you're not going to lie to yourself. And you get to this point where you're like, I don't care what you think, because it's irrelevant. It's petty shit. It's so petty. Once you realize how petty 99% of shit is in our lives, you will see everything differently. You will say, my God, my goodness, I have been being so petty. I have been being so petty over irrelevant shit. And you'll be like, why have I been being like this? Like, why? What was the point of it? And look, I know it seems like I go too far in these videos, but look, there's nobody that is going to put it to you like this. There is nobody that is going to tell you the shit that I'm telling you, because you know what? I do fucking care for people out there. I do care that you care for yourself. You see? I do care that you care for yourself, but you probably don't even care for yourself. So how the fuck can I really care for you if you don't care for yourself? Look, I already know where I'm going. I already know that I'm heading to the grave. I already know that my time here is short. I could get cancer and die. I could fucking get lymphoma and die. I could have a fucking truck hit me tonight and die. I don't fucking know. I could have somebody jump out of the fucking bushes and stab me up like a serial killer. I don't know. But I don't know. It's just, once you see how petty shit really is, you'll realize that all you're doing is just venting. All that you're doing is you're just doing what you got to do until you die. That's all. That's all you're doing. You're just doing what you got to do. You're just getting shit out of your system, because what else can you do? And if people can't understand that, then that is their problem. It has nothing to do with you if they don't understand something. So there was something that there's something else I wanted to say, but I lose train of thought out here because of these cars and, you know. But yeah, it's like the time here that we have, it's long, but yet it's short. And I know for me, it's like, when you get to the point where you honestly can say, I don't care, but I still do care, in a sense, that people care for themselves. But most people don't even care for themselves. Most people don't even give a shit about their health or who they are or what they're doing or anything. Nobody gives a shit about that. I do give a shit about my health. I do give a shit about my mentality and other things while I'm here, even though I know sometimes I'm in a bad place and I'm having storms in my mind and my thoughts are everywhere, and I'm kind of like a schizo. I'm a miserable mental schizo. I have a lot of freaking problems, but most of this stuff that we get upset by, most of the things that we get so worked up about and we let our emotions take over, they are completely irrelevant. It is something that is so petty, and once you get older, you will realize how petty these things really are. And that's the stage I'm going through, is I'm just seeing everything for how petty it really is. And I am not singling out any one person. I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about my life. I'm talking about me as an individual. I'm talking about my shortcomings. I'm talking about how I used to be and the things that I used to think. See, I've done a lot of self-reflecting. I have done a lot of observing myself, looking in the mirror, looking at myself as honestly as I could over these past, a really long time, basically my whole life. But I don't know, man, you get to the point where it's kind of like you gotta just block everybody out and really not even listen to people anymore. You're gonna get to a point where people are gonna say, oh, you think you know everything. You just think you're better. You think that you know more than me. Yeah, because I do fucking know more than you. I do know better. I have learned my lesson. See, this is the thing that pisses me off. It's only ignorant people that will say certain things that they say. They're still ignorant of something and they don't have an answer. So right away, they have to come up with stuff. They have to just come up with something. And look, that's not my problem. That's not my fault that people don't understand certain things. And it's just how it is, man. When you're someone like me, you have to, it's like you get to the point where you don't even need to really listen to people anymore because you already know what they're going to say. You already know what they're going to talk about. You already know how they're going to come back at you. You already know the things that they're going to discuss. You already know the way that they operate and maneuver. I already know how people do these types of things. It ain't that I'm being cocky or boastful. It's just I know because I forced myself in so many different predicaments. I forced myself to be around so many people. And this is why me as a person, I don't have friends. I don't have anybody I can call a friend. Because personally, I don't trust anybody out here. I don't want to mess with nobody because they show you their life. They show you their life in their videos by what they say, the things they do, their everyday life. They show you their life by the words that come out of their mouth. Their very words are a testimony to their life. And everything I'm saying, I'm not ashamed of anything I'm saying because everything I'm saying, I've already reflected this back on myself. I've already put myself through the hell of having to look at what I didn't want to look at in myself. I've already went through that stage. So there ain't nobody that can even tell me anything anymore because I forced myself to do it. I already forced myself to do what most people probably have never even started to do yet. So I don't know. I don't know how people are going to take this. I really don't know. It's not for me to know. It's not for me to sit here and think about. I'm just being honest. That's all. I'm being brutally honest with myself. And that's all that matters. It matters that I'm honest with me. And it's up to the next man and woman for them to be honest with themselves. And I can't do anything for the next person to do that. It's like you take it or leave it, you know? So that's it for tonight. I don't even think I'm going to upload this video because, you know, it's kind of a shame to say, but it's kind of like the movie A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth. See, I'm just kidding, but I mean it. Even though I'm kidding around, I mean it. You can't handle the truth, bro. People can't handle the truth. They can't handle the raw, real, honest truth. And why do we battle each other? Why do we fight amongst each other? Why do we think that people are our enemy? If we could all come to the same conclusion that all this shit is just petty and it's all irrelevant, if we could all come to the same conclusion and we could get together as a like-minded people and get over this dumb shit that the world keeps doing, then maybe we can make a difference. Maybe we can do something. But you know what? I don't hear anybody doing it. I don't hear anybody talking about it. I don't hear anybody confronting anybody. I don't hear anybody getting real with people. I don't hear anybody actually saying what needs to be said, basically. And that's how I see it. I'm not saying that's how you see it. It's how I see it. So anyway, you can't handle the truth.